I'm with Véronique Laury, who is the Chief Executive of the Kingfisher Group. Then, first question is, when you look at where Kingfisher is now, where do you see it in 5 years' time in terms of the opportunities and challenges?
It's a good question. 5 years is not that far, and at the same time, things are going so quickly. So I think I can see the potential for us to grow, which seems a little bit odd because the environment is not growing that much. But I think when I'm looking at the home of people and all the work that needs to be done and is not done right now, I see that as a potential. And I think if we are better with understanding the customer needs and offer them what they need, and I don't just talk about products, but about helping them in their home improvement journey, I can see a potential for growth.
As you said in your speech, there's always room for improvement.
Yeah, of course, there is a lot. I think when I'm hearing to customers, having been in that industry for 28 years, as I said, and looking at all the good work that has been done by us, but by our competitors as well. Anyway, people are still relating to their customer home improvement journey as a walk in the dark. So there is much more than can be done.
And how do you see the need for the industry to change over the next 5 years in terms of disruption and what it needs to do to meet the demands of those customers?
I don't think everybody will be happy to hear that actually in our industry. I think on both sides, both retailers and suppliers, industrial. But I think the amount of innovation that has occurred in our DIY home improvement world is very limited if you compare that to others. So I think we should innovate more. I think this is the way going forward, and I think we should innovate more in product. We should innovate more in the way we interact with customer. And I think the theme of that event is about disruptive innovation. We haven't been impacted too much yet by disruptive innovation, but we will.
So if you're going to achieve that journey then, what's your advice for leaders at all levels across the sector in terms of how they need to change their mindset?
I think we need to be more open to the world. I think I've heard for many years the fact that DIY home improvement won't be impacted by the digital wave that was impacting the rest of the other people. Actually, it is impacting us now. Probably it's a little bit longer than it has been in other industries if you compare to the music industry or the film industry, or it is going to arrive. And I think I was looking at numbers about Amazon, but I think Amazon is the 5th biggest today retailer, if I may call them like that, in the home improvement sectors. I don't think anybody would have bet on that 10 years ago.
No, absolutely not. No. So brilliant, Véronique. Thank you very much indeed.
My pleasure.
Thank you.